Yo, what's up? Today is Wednesday, May 25th, and just got done editing a vlog and getting that uploaded. Episode 16. Yeah, episode 16, going over the Ken Lewis mixed competition, how I set up all my routing, how I color code, how I just set up my session in general. So, also talked a little bit about fitness and had a session with Bryce Grimm. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. This is episode 17 now. And yeah, so it's 11:20. I have a session in 40 minutes with KO, King Osiris. His information will be linked below as always. Getting ready to go and make something to eat so I can get some food in me before this session starts. I'll be in the studio from noon to 8 today. And hey, how about my Warriors last night? Them dudes got the dub again by what, 20 something, 24 I think. So they're up 3-1. Yeah, so excited about that. Getting ready to go eat, see what the wife and Barkley are up to. My wife is a teacher. I haven't told you guys that. She's a 5th grade teacher, so she's home for the summer now. And yeah, let's go see what she's up to. Wife, hey, back up, that's my food. She's been putting in work on decorating our crib, our casa. She got this little collage going on this wall, that little collage going on that wall. Got the little cross there. She just put a picture right there. She doing big things.
Light is blinding bright. Don't stumble around in the dark and miss the mark. Now there's Full Light, the new LED motion-activated light that transforms your toilet into a soft and gentle night light.
Bathroom light used to wake me up at night. Now with Full Light, the soft ambient light lets me see, but it doesn't wake me up.
So your visits to the John go on and on and on. That bright light can keep you up all night. But Full Light lights up the way. Big light. Order Full Light, the amazing new night light today for just $12.99. But wait, right now.
There's no way we can't relate. These labels try to rip me off, but I'm turned up. Don't turn me off. So this is the life I chose, or the life that chose me. Living week to week like a new episode. Lamar, bitch, I'm out of control. Lyrical assassin, hip hop is a creed. For some money hungry, my stomach a creed. Third eye, showing things my mind. See, money is on it constantly. I don't have to be rich, and I don't have to be famous. A star about to shoot to the heavens. I'm aiming at the mess. Here's the bottomless pit that was back to
the last part is fine. What I'm talking about is like when I'm like, I don't have to be rich and I don't have to be famous. And like, does that tone? Is it like
How it switches?
yeah? Like, is that conflicting or like does it go well? Like, I don't want it to be like, all right, then boom. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's cool because for one, you've already done it in the first verse.
Okay.
And two, like, it's kind of a build up going into the chorus.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I'm just making sure that's the part I was just, cause I was listening like, hold up.
fuck it, shit, let's go. We living in our last days, so I'ma be upfront. Shout out to Bernie Sanders and fuck Donald Trump. Freedom of speech, free doomed by society. So go home, you're drunk, you'll never pass this sobriety.
Cool session with KO. Now I just went upstairs and ate, then had to hunt Barkley down. He was in the backyard and somehow got out. I guess one of the little slats, if that's what you call it, in the fence was loose. He found it and got out. So hunted him down. Now I'm about to start a mix for Bryce. So he was here last night. He's coming back later tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on the mix, get that rolling, and yeah, catch you guys next clip. So Sierra is leaving on Saturday morning to go to Florida with her family. And typically I would go, but with me just starting my own business and off on this new path, I didn't feel like it was right of me to take a week-long vacation, like 2 months into this. So I'm staying here. But my baby is like on a little cleanse and diet for the week to, tighten up a little bit for Florida. And this is a little drink that she's sipping on all week. It is green tea, lemon, and honey. Very, very small amount of honey, but she let me try some. It's really, really good. Got me feeling all good inside.
Screen go left, got it all pop up, down in the O-town. Shoes up to the ground. Screen go left, got it all pop up, down in the O-town.
Raise your hands to the sky. Now we get so high.
Where we at? Middle of the map, they overlook me. Search your credentials, I can brag about how long it took. Look, I never put my heart on the sleeve. Call for the Lord and I fall on my knees. The wind was calling, I just followed the breeze. She looking at me like, nigga, you know you can't leave. But shit, I got to. I lost myself before I found you. Still ain't grounded shit. Minimum, declining my health. Well, I be damned if I'm gon' sit on the shelf. Hey, where we at? Middle of the map, they overlook me. Search your credentials.
Oh, you said what's that?
Yeah.
It's just this one. What I was doing was just kind of widening everything, and then this one is just like selecting certain frequencies and making them like more exciting sounding. And just
I don't think I ever seen you use it.
Nah, I didn't used to use it, but I've had it. This was one of the first plugins I ever bought, but for some reason I haven't been using it.
But this ain't where I wanna be. I can lie and say I'm fine when I want the finer things. Been a minute since I cried. More sad than anything, cause I'm just numb to everything, and all I think about is me. I'm so selfish.
What's going on, guys? I've noticed we're 17 episodes in, and I get questions about, how old am I? How long have I been freelancing? What type of degree did I get to become an audio engineer? Just who am I? So I wanted to tell you who I am, I guess. My name is Jordan Criddle, if you haven't picked up on that yet. And I am 29 years old. I've been engineering since I was probably 26. So I first got into music in 4th grade. I started playing trumpet. Around 7th grade, I started writing lyrics, just rap, hip hop, R&B. Grew up in Kansas. My mom actually lives on the East Coast, so I was on the East Coast for a brief period of time. 6th grade and 7th grade, I lived right outside of Washington, D.C. in Alexandria, Virginia. 8th grade and 9th grade, I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then my sophomore year, I was back in Kansas. So, yeah, played sports growing up. Ended up playing college basketball at Mid-America Nazarene University here in Kansas. And then I transferred to Pittsburgh State and played there for a year as well. I actually didn't finish school. So I know a lot of people ask, what type of degree do you need to get to be an audio engineer? Yeah, I didn't finish school, and when I was in school, I wasn't even in school for audio. So I was actually going to school for graphic design. But yeah, I was playing basketball. I started releasing my own music as far as just hip-hop, rap music. I started doing quite a bit of shows. So because of that, I ended up just leaving school, which was good or bad, depending on who you ask. It felt like the right move for me. So I left school, moved up to Kansas City, and I started performing quite a bit. Luckily, one of the first shows that I had was opening for Wiz Khalifa. So I did pretty well at the show. It got me a cool little local buzz, and I was able to, do quite a bit of shows here, which, has helped me with the journey that I'm on now. Because I was rapping and got to know a lot of the local music scene, a lot of the local artists, and became friends with a good number of them. A lot of those people are people that I'm recording today. So it's made my journey as an engineer a lot easier because I already had, all of these people that I've networked with and know, and they liked my music, so they trust my ear for music. So they trust me with their music. So it was kind of an easy sell once I did transition to engineering. Stopped rapping, I think my last show was actually in Springfield, Missouri. I opened for Big Crit and J. Cole. I just knew that the type of attention I was getting wasn't the type of attention that I wanted personally. I'm not like the type that likes to be the center of attention, which is kind of weird now that I have my own YouTube channel. But yeah, and I just knew that I was going down a path that I didn't want. So I stopped doing music cold turkey for a full year. And that was around the age of 25 or so. Around 26, probably close to 27, I was just missing music, but I knew I didn't want to go back to being an artist. But I loved being in the studio and just collaborating with artists. So I started looking into engineering. And I'm the type of person that when I get excited about something and want to do something, I just go full-fledged and I get obsessed. And yeah, so I was just grinding, just up. I would get 2 hours of sleep here, 3 hours of sleep here, and I would just be up all night researching forums, YouTube, puremix.net, Audio School Online, recordingrevolution.com, just a number of different sites, trying to learn everything I can or that I could about engineering. And it was crazy because, like, I used to be like a party type dude and hang out with my friends all the time and whatnot. But it's like once you make up your mind on something that you want to do and you realize that it's obtainable and that it could be life changing, it's like, forget all that other stuff. I'm going to focus on this, laser focus, and make this a reality. So that's kind of what I did. I started off with buying an Apogee Duet. I bought a used iMac off of eBay for like $400. I bought a MXL V67G, that green mic with the gold grill, and some KRK Rockets from Guitar Center. And that was my initial setup. I started reaching out to some of my old friends, some local artists, and giving them free sessions. So, over time, those free sessions kind of grew into $10 an hour, $15 an hour, and just kept growing. And, I was always afraid to raise my prices because I didn't know if I was good enough. But, I would raise my prices, people kept coming. And then more people would keep coming, so I would raise the prices again. It was like whenever I was charging $10 an hour, people weren't really taking me seriously, But then I started charging more, and people start to take you a little bit more serious. So yeah, I went down that journey, got a cool little client base going, and was getting quite a bit of work, probably 15, 20 hours a week. And, I started researching different studios around the Kansas City area and found a studio called JTL Group, which is probably 20, 30 minutes away from where I live. And I realized that they had an apprenticeship program. So I reached out to the owner. His name is Jared Logan, real cool dude. And, he's pretty much a mentor to me. And I reached out to him, was able to get in the apprenticeship program. And I was actually only in it for a few weeks before he realized the, amount of clients that I had. And because of my schedule, I was so busy, I was having a hard time doing X amount of hours in the apprenticeship per week. So because of that, he actually just, allowed me to bring my gear to the studio, set up in a room there, and I started having my sessions out there, which was cool because I knew that I had someone right there who could, instantly hear a mix and give me, feedback on it. And that helped me tremendously. It was really crazy. So that was a great learning experience for me. So yeah, that's just continued to grow. I kept my 9-to-5 throughout, 3 years from the time I was 26 to just 2 months ago. So that way, every day I woke up with the mindset, okay, this paycheck is going to allow me to invest in engineering because this is my long-term goal. This is what I want to do with my life. So, I just kept that until I felt like this was stable enough to the point where I can let that go and do this full time. So that's where I'm at now. But yeah, no degree as far as audio engineering or anything like that. Let's see what else. I got married last July, and we just moved into this house in last September of 2015. Yeah, it's fun being married. You get to have someone boss you around all the time. I'm just joking, but really, yeah, I just enjoy what I do. I enjoy life. I enjoy waking up every single day doing what I want. I've always known ever since I've been in corporate America that every Sunday evening I start getting in a bad mood because I'm like just miserable that tomorrow is Monday, and you know, going to work, sitting in a cubicle and like doing something that I really don't care about for a majority of my week was not the life that I wanted to live. So, you know, I wanted to make a change, and really that power is in your own hands. So it's all about discipline and commitment. But yeah, I've went into that spiel quite a few times so far in this channel, so I'm not going to do that right now, but you know how I feel. And yeah, I just enjoy waking up every day, doing what I love to do, making these videos, talking to my homies here on YouTube. And yeah, I appreciate your support more than you'll ever know. It's been crazy so far, and you really don't realize that, you know, waking up to, you know, some comments on your YouTube video that you put out, you really have no clue how inspirational that is, to see that, you know, you're going through a journey that's not easy to go through, and people are rocking with you. People are going through that same journey. People, you know, just inspire you and give you kind words to keep going, and things like that. It's just, it just means the world to me. So I appreciate you guys for watching this. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Peace.